What is a tower garden? Well, this, my friends, is a tower garden. These are grow lights. We will plant small plants here and here, microgreens, as well as large plants to include squash, watermelon, tomatoes, peppers, anything you can think of. If you've been to Epcot Center, you've seen one of these. This is a tower garden. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey there, gang. Welcome once again to my tower garden. As you can see, we've had a lot of growth in the last 4 days. It's crazy. This is the Swiss chard. This is the Swiss chard. And this is squash. There's the squash. And we also have these great snap peas coming out. Snap peas. And look at this little celery. The celery is awesome. It's running right now. As you can see, the water goes down inside and gets each of these by their roots. This is completely soil free and it's indoors, so really there's no bugs. I mean, we do keep an eye on that, but basically there's no bugs. And all of this is soil free. We have plants going around the entire tower, and I've got some more seedlings to come. I'm also growing some. Okay guys, so I have been gone for a few weeks. My husband has been doing the gardening on the tower garden. It involves so much work. And you would be surprised at what's happened. We are a few days shy of being 1 month of starting this tower garden. So if you look back through my videos, you'll be able to see when the tower garden started. And now, look at this. Look at this. This is a piece of Swiss chard. I'm gonna eat that today. Look at this. This is the squash. Look how long it goes. There's your squash. Everything is so massive. It has just blown up. Look at this. It is so nice. It is so nice. And here is the morning. We're back at the tower garden, and I wanted you to see our squash has some beautiful blooms on it, and look how far around it goes now. I think I posted last about 6 days ago. We also have our basil that's just started, that's coming up now. Look at my snap peas. It's crazy. This has all been going just a little over a month. These are my celery. Look at this. Amazing. It's all amazing. That's going around. The Swiss chard, I've been eating off of this too. Every single day I've been taking loads of salad off of this. The Swiss chard and the lettuces. And if you'll notice, this is the baby Swiss chard that was just planted like 2 weeks ago, I think. 2 weeks ago maybe. And it is growing out beautifully. Here's another one. Our broccoli. Of course, I have my lime bush in here too, and I'm always having starts of different seeds, but all different types of lettuces. And I eat off of this every day. My husband and I do every single day, and it grows exponentially overnight. All kinds of lettuces over here. It grows exponentially overnight. Here's the tower system right in my dining room, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So here we are back at the tower garden, and it's time for me to trim. This is my squash. It's time for me to trim some roots that are in here. Let me see here. You see the plant roots come all the way down really long. You can't really see inside here too, but there you go. Now you can get a good view of inside. This is the roots from many different vegetables. And we're just gonna give them a haircut. I'm just gonna give these a haircut. And then we are gonna clean our pump. So, snippety, snippety, snip. All right, so we took off some roots. We gave those roots a good old haircut. And there's still some longer pieces down in there. Let me go in there and get that. Make sure I fish that out of there. I don't want that getting entangled. Today we're going to take another tour of the Tower Garden. Just a little update on it. And you can see it's nice, full, and lush. What you don't realize is that every single day I eat multiple bowls of salad from this. This is one small piece of rainbow Swiss chard and one of our celery stalks, along with a lot of other variety of lettuces there. So every day I fill this up several times, and you can't even really tell according to my tower. Look at these huge leaves that are coming. Now, we have eaten off of this for weeks now, and it's only 7 weeks old. From seed to tower has only been 7 weeks. Look at this squash. Look at how long this has gotten, and the beautiful flower. That's our squash plant. I've got some basil growing here in front, which is growing kind of slowly, and a bigger basil here in the back. Multiple lettuces, kales. This is the baby rainbow Swiss chard we planted just 3 weeks ago. Maybe not even 3 weeks, it's probably 2.5 weeks ago. About a week ago, we planted this pepper plant, and it's growing slowly, but it is growing. It'll take off all of a sudden. We have our beautiful snap peas here, and if you'll notice, we've got some baby peas finally coming on at last, but it's huge. So guys, this is the Tower Garden. If anybody is at a loss for what to get your loved one for Christmas or any other event, birthday, how about the gift that feeds the family from seed to tower in a month, and they're able to eat all the salad they want and not spend any more money on that. So that's it, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me for the Tower Garden update. Everybody, I'm just in here with my Tower Garden, and I just had to cut off all of this celery, which is full size for the tower, and there is still a ton of celery there. So this is what we mean by grow your own food. This is 8 weeks. There is so much to eat. These towers are affordable, very, very affordable. They don't take any credit. You pay monthly a very small amount for a year, and the tower is yours. If you live in an outdoor, I say outdoor climate, someplace like Florida that's warm, Arizona, one of those places, you don't need the grow lamps, so you can have them outdoors, and it's much cheaper, cheaper by about $350. They are not expensive at all. They begin at around $500, and the top baby like I've got is, I believe, $850. It's around $80 a month for a year, and you get everything with it. You get all the minerals, you get the seeds, multiple seeds, tons of seeds, so you can be safe that you're going to have lots of things to grow going forward. I can take this off, and tomorrow I could take off the same amount. I eat bowls full of salad every day. So when you consider the fact that, you know, $80 a month, and you're eating 2 to 3 bowls of salad a day within, I don't know, a month, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I spend that much at the store anyway on, like, this is so fresh. You've never tasted lettuce like this. You've never tasted anything like what you can grow at home. And you have to listen to people like Tofurious, who, well, number one, he's a vegan, but secondly, preparedness is key. You must prepare for the inevitable. You must grow your own food. You must grow your own food. This is the future, and anybody who's been to Disney World has seen this. You've seen these. Super easy to take care of, super easy. Please go to my link tree. It will lead you to Tower Garden. Order yours. If you don't know what to get somebody for Christmas, get them this. Not only that, the bulbs actually are good for you because they give you sunlight, and it's really important this time of year when people get super depressed. You can't get depressed with this kind of light going on. Perfect for disabled veterans who want to garden inside, the elderly who shouldn't be outside digging. There's no soil, no dirt, no no messiness, no nothing. It's so great, and the food is amazing. Please hit up my link and get one. It's worth it. Hey guys, Shell here. I just wanted to let you know that since everybody is getting that $600 stimulus, why not put it to use in a way that is going to be important for your family as well as your well-being? Is for your family, for you. It's a great experience, a great learning tool. It's good for you. It's good for your home. And I'm talking about the Tower Garden. The Tower Garden has been a great success in my home. Number one, it feeds me. It feeds me constantly. And it also gives me light, and my husband light, because he doesn't really go outside. So it gives him daylight, and that makes you a lot healthier without having to get into a tanning bed. You have that awesome daylight to help yourself. But not only that, just look at all this great food. Look at all this great food growing. I mean, this tower is 10 weeks old now. 10 weeks. 10 weeks. That's the blink of an eye. Look how gorgeous it is. It's full, and I eat 2 to 3 bowls of salad off of this every single day. Every single day. It's amazing. If you have children, they would really get into this type of gardening. No soil, completely clean. It's it's fantastic. It comes with everything. With everything. My link is in my bio. Just click the little link button. It'll take you to my link tree, and then you have a button to push to say start your Tower Garden. This is the Tower Garden home with grow lights that you can have right inside your house, your kitchen, your dining room, your basement, or wherever. If you live in a warmer climate, you can get the Tower Garden home without the grow lights, and it's quite a bit cheaper. As a matter of fact, you can buy it with that stimulus. It is the gift that keeps on giving to you, and it's low monthly payments if you want to do it that way, and you don't need any credit checks or anything like that. You just simply pay for it how you want to, through your checking account, through your credit card, or in full. It comes with all of your seeds that you plant yourself. Within just a day or two, we had the Swiss chard growing. Um, you can also grow, basil in pots. It is a fantastic investment, guys. And if you listen to Tofurious or any of those guys that are preppers, you'll understand that this is what you need to do. Grow your own food in your home. You need it. So go to my link in my bio if you want one. When you get your Tower Garden, you're going to have starter seeds and rockwool cubes and this vermiculite. So we soak down these rockwool cubes, and I placed them in like a little dish. You can put them in this big tray. You could wet the whole thing down if you wanted to, but I only need a few to get started. And then we have our starter seeds, and they give you so many to choose from. We get these open here. Doing this one-handed is a trick. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay. I have 2 packets here full of different things. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So anyway, we have arugula. It's a spicy arugula. We have, which is what I've been using on, sweet basil, black magic dino kale, gourmet lettuce, bib lettuce, which turns out really great. I might do some of those. They come up really quick. Salad mix, it's a spicy salad mix, and baby green salad mix. There's bib lettuce. I know there's, oh, and here's the gorgeous rainbow chard. And these have like a ton of seeds in them in each packet, and it only takes like this particular one, arugula, 4 to 6 seeds per rock wool. You put the little vermiculite, you sprinkle that on top, and you wait 5 to 7 days, and it'll germinate, and it'll grow 1 to 2 inches tall. And 3 weeks, you can harvest this arugula from the tower. So as soon as it gets as soon as it starts, you can put it in the tower, and then in 3 weeks, you're going to be able to eat this, and you can cut this in multiple times. The Swiss chard which is great. It is in 5 to 10 days, and when it's an inch tall, you can put it in there, and you clip them in 5 weeks, but it continuously harvests forever. And of course, that's that right there. So they give you all of these seeds, lots of them, and you can use seeds from Lowe's or whatever seed place you want to, or you can get. There's a number of places that you can order plants from that are already started for you. So we would just place the seeds into this, however many it says, and then you're going to take a little bit of this vermiculite and sprinkle on top, and then just sit this down here in front and let it get the light. Like I have my basil here, and my basil can stay there until I find a place in the tower. If something doesn't work out, or say I eat all of this lettuce and it's just looking bad, I can pull that out, put in a brand new one that's ready to go, and it continues. Hey friends, Shell here. I am just here with my bowl of lettuce I just pulled off my tower, and as you see, the tower is still just full as it can be. It has its new plants, it has its ladybug friends that are doing their work to keep it healthy and right. But I eat a few of these a day. What I am saying and what I'm hearing is that these towers are in very high demand at this point, especially with the state of things. You need to be able to grow your own food in your home, and if things got bad, have a generator to be able to circulate the water through. But you need to be able to feed your family, and buying packets of seeds at Lowe's or any store, you can have those, and just keep your tower going and going and going. And these things are going to keep growing again and again and again. I am telling you, these grow so fast. Now is the time to go ahead and get your family the tower. The natural light will make them healthy in case you can't go outside for some reason. And I'm just telling you that I went to a meeting yesterday, and they said the towers are in so much of a high demand. Get yours now. That's all I have to say. I usually wouldn't be coming across in this way, except for what I'm hearing, and that is that these towers are in very high demand given the state of things. So if you decide you'd like to have one, please direct message me, or you can go to my link, which is in my bio. Hit the little link button. It'll take you to my link tree, and on the link tree there's one that says Tower Garden. So you can go ahead and get it there, or I will direct message you the site to go to order your Tower Garden. And on the site, it's the very first one you see, the Tower Garden Home with Grow Lights. And that's all I have to say, guys. Affordable. They don't check your credit. They don't run your credit. Affordable payments for a year, or you can pay in full using your stimulus. That's what I got for you right now. That's what I got for you. It's just real talk. Have a great day.
Hey gang, it's Sunday morning, and you know what that means. It's grow time. I'm not standing in front of a giant bush. I'm standing in front of a tower garden. A tower garden that measures 6 foot 5 inches tall and 7 foot 2 inches wide this week. Yep, and it's producing tomatoes like crazy. I can't keep up. I'm picking between 75 and 100 cherry tomatoes and small yellow tomatoes every single day. We also have our wonderful squash growing again, so I have great expectations for that. I also have squash in some pots, but I'm going to show you so many pictures of all of the tomatoes and everything that are growing on this tower. It's mostly a tomato tower with some giant Swiss chard and some other things. So, these towers are amazing. I know so many of you have said how amazing these towers are. You guys, what are you waiting for? Don't you want to be a part of this? Now I know this tower is a little scary looking. It's a little crazy looking. But I've got some pictures of my one that's typically in my house, and it's out on my back porch right now. A gentle giant. You can plant whatever you want. What are you waiting for? Go to the link in my bio, get yourself a tower, or better yet, join my team. Join my team and be able to get a great discount on your tower. Help other people get healthy by living off of their own produce growth. It's not like any other thing you've ever growth. It's not like any other thing you've ever seen. There's no pesticides. There's no soil, no dirt. No, nothing like that. So, if you got a black thumb, might want to get you some. Thanks for watching Tower Time. See you next Sunday. Clapper.
Yeah. Yeah. Dumb hits don't make no sense. Sippin' water around like Prince. Your car dirty, need a rinse. Dreamy, need a pimp. Pussy smelly, got it smelly, got it.
Clapper.
I'm back at the tower again, so I just chose all of these beautiful lettuce leaves. These are Swiss chard, rainbow Swiss chard, for my lunch, and just place them here in my bowl, and we can look at the tower together. As you can see, everything here looks really great. I just planted mint and some mixed salad greens. That's what's going to be in here. Mint and mixed salad greens, and the mixed salad is supposed to germinate in a day or two. So in 2 days we should see that baby pop up, and it needs to go in the tower. We have some spots ready to go. My basil is getting a little bit larger here, and some other lettuces. And look at how amazing this is. The lettuce that I completely cut away is, just a few days ago, and it's growing in rapid rate. So I have done something with I cut back the celery quite a bit, and now I've actually put a hairband around the celery. Just one of these teleties, just one of these. So I put that around the celery to keep it down, because we have all these places for
Clapper.
So I'm here with my tower garden, and I just wanted to show it a little bit because I wanted everybody to see, well, you can definitely see the light. Just because some of my tower died, like my squash, and my pea is actually starting to die too. Look, I can't even get a good imagery of it. Just because some of the plants died and I could not keep them does not mean that I cannot grow beautiful, great things. Look at the size of this, right? Look at how huge. It's the same size as my head. You see this? This grew in a few weeks' time. But you know what? I'm going to pick this today, and I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to eat it, and it's the same as your words, to be honest. And you may not like me for this post, but that's okay, because those of you who know me will understand. It's taken me a long time what it seems a long time to grow this beautiful huge leaf. It looks gorgeous on the tower, completes it, makes it look beautiful, right? But it's not everything that this tower is. Because you know why? Look here. Teeny tinies that I just planted 3 or 4 days ago. Not even. And they're going to be big in no time. New things are going to be big. This piece here, that's about 3 or 4 weeks old, I'm going to eat that. Just like you can eat your words. And I'm going to enjoy it. I enjoyed it while it lasted. I enjoyed how beautiful it was. I enjoyed what it inspired. But now I can really just allow things to grow because it's covering up this basil plant. What are your words covering? Are your words about certain subjects that now people don't want you to say? Are they covering up beautiful new words? Just like this huge leaf is covering up this plant. It's covering up this plant completely. And with it gone, that plant will be able to grow. It's just something to think about. Just something to think about. We're open for debate. Let's go.
Clapper.
So we're back at the Tower Garden this morning, and I wanted to take more of a look at this lettuce plant. This is actually supposed to be a head of lettuce. Let me move this out of the way. Let me see a little better. This is actually supposed to be a head of lettuce, but it is doing its own thing. And the further you get up to the top, you see all these different little pods, and I'm wondering if that's going to be separate heads of lettuce. Like, look at this thing. It starts out down bottom. It has a very thick stalk, and it goes up, up, up. It's nearly to the top of the tower, and I'm wondering if it's going to make it to the top of the ceiling. This is amazing. Also today, I want you to take a look at this one leaf of Swiss chard. I've been putting off eating this because I'm waiting till it gets as big as it can possibly get to make a huge tuna burrito. Look at this. It's massive in size. It is way bigger than my hand. It is huge. That grew pretty quickly, within a few weeks' time, I'd say. And, you know, everything is just getting bigger here. It's just really big. Everything's really big and beautiful. And like I said, I've been eating on this every single day, and it just never seems to disappear. It just keeps growing, and then we have this weirdo lettuce plant that I have never seen anything like this before. Let me know if you are a gardener, if you have ever seen a lettuce plant. This is Merlot lettuce. Merlot lettuce. Have you ever seen one do this? Let me know.
Clapper.
Hey gang, so this is part 2 of my Tower Garden update video, and I wanted to show you, just a few days ago, I planted some more different types of lettuce, and they are peaking already, which is really great since we have some things on the tower that really need to be replaced badly. We have this bolting plant. Again, it bolted. We tried to save it, but it's bolted. So I'm going to try to take these seeds and see if I can grow them, because this lettuce is not really any good with the bolting. It'll just get real tall again, and you know, we don't need that space being taken up. The other thing is, I'm really thinking that well, there's a new growth at the very new growth at the tippy top, but little Pita is not doing great. The very end is good, but like the middle is bad, and we're not getting anything out of that plant. It's just hanging out there like something else could be in its place. The lettuces I've pretty much harvested, as you can see, and they probably will grow back. The celery is still way out of control. I've got to get it clipped back. Unfortunately, this celery doesn't stay as good in the fridge for very long. I think because it's so thin, it needs to be really kind of eaten right away. Oh, look, here's a piece. Anyway, it needs to be eaten right away. And I have so much of it and all this new growth, but I have these baby plants underneath that need to get light, and I can't move this down lower. So I'm telling you, if you get a tower, please put your celery down low, but it's an amazing plant. Celery is amazing. It's huge. It's huge. So doing well, of course, is always the rainbow Swiss chard. I've eaten all of the really huge pieces. There's always really huge ones. But back here we've got some cabbage that's always good, and I love this kind of lettuce, and it does regrow itself. So I've harvested it, and my basil is getting really big, and we ate some of it the other day. So it's amazing. But there's a small Swiss chard down here that did not make it. My lime plant is doing good. And real quickly, I got some little things at the Dollar Tree that I'm going to go ahead and do some indoor soil plants. Since I have the light right here, and go ahead and get them started for the spring. So, you guys, it's not too late to get a tower. The link is in my bio. So inexpensive. Take your tax money. Get something great. Low monthly payment, and you can have
Clapper.
So this morning we are visiting the tower, and as you can see, I've put lots of small plants in. Look at that one here. And I'm going to show you with a tray that we planted just the other day. And look at all these lettuces that are just popping up out of nowhere. The chard. We've got a chive. I took a whole bunch of lettuce out already and put into the tower. We've got some zucchini coming up, some cantaloupe coming up. What is that, strawberry? A whole lot of things. Dino kale. It's gonna be huge by the time it goes into the outdoor tower. And like I said, I've already put some into the tower right here. I put that one in yesterday, and I put that one in 2 days ago, and look at it. I mean, this literally was planted like 4 days ago from seed, and now look at it all up in the tower. That one here, planted just a couple days ago. And I wanted to show you the celery that we had cropped just a week ago, and yeah, it's spreading out like crazy, guys. We got our huge dino kale here. These things get massive. When I harvested it yesterday too, we ate on it quite a bit. So yeah, there's your mini tower update. A little bit of a tower update for you. As always, we have huge leaves. And if you want your own tower, the link is in my bio, the thing that looks like the little chain. And get yours now so that you can go ahead and put one outside for the summer without grow lights, or you can have one indoors with the grow lights. Yep. Amazing. 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 Microgreens. Ooh. Have a great day, guys.
Clapper. Hey everybody, it's Sunday, so you know what time it is.
So every Sunday we meet up here at the tower. This Sunday's no different. So as you can see, we're going to go through everything that has grown this week. So next Sunday we will check back up on the tower and see where we're at. But right now it's really full. We're probably going to move it out back within the next week
so that all the squash and everything can go ahead and grow down on the ground along with the watermelon. But we're in for another couple of really hot days, and that is what makes this take off like crazy. You guys have a great Sunday, and see you next week for Tower Time.
Clapper,